Hello, I'm making this video now to answer to, because I've been making a lot of videos about asking people to get screenshots for the newspapers about Obama's election, and because the lottery 666 on the Illinois lottery was drawn on the same day. Was announced in the newspaper on the same day. So I've been making a lot of videos about that and making appeals to people to get this, go to libraries and get these screenshots. Now I've been waiting for answers about that for a couple of days now. And now there's big news coming in, and I'm giving you that news right here as I'm sitting here. There's one person who I know well, who's called jjrage. He's a patriot who upholds the U.S. Constitution. He's involved in, he's against the criminal activities of the illegal immigrants in the south, on the southern border. And he's very involved in that and in the patriot movement down there. So he's a law-abiding person, and he's taken the task. He's active with trying to find this screenshot from the Illinois newspapers for the November 6th edition of, for example, the Chicago Tribune, where they talk about Obama's election. Of course, that's the main news, and there's the lottery in there, the Illinois lottery with the 666 result, which is there in that newspaper. And so that's really like thunder, like lightning for Obama, because that's millions of people in Illinois who read his newspaper. I mean, just about everybody in Illinois practically must have read a newspaper. I mean, that's the best sell. I heard that the newspapers in Illinois had to go to a second printing, so they completely sold out during the morning, and then they went to press again to make new editions during the day. So that edition is really the whopper of all editions, and so that newspaper just flooded Illinois like a tsunami, and those papers were in people's houses for weeks afterwards. So we're trying to get hold of these things, and those papers were there in the houses, and people, I mean, that was like a smear that wouldn't go away for Obama, because the lottery had 666 in those papers. Those papers were in people's houses, and people would read them, and then if somebody found the 666 result, and then he went to his brother or sisters, the kids, for example, or in the family, like the wife or the husband would say, "Hey, look, there's the lottery 666. Hey, honey," and you know, and one person could tell 5 people at the dinner table. So this was like a oil slick, which is just spreading. And for Obama, it's just like lightning. And for us now to bring this out is just as much a lightning. This is just as now the real devastation is now. It wasn't in Illinois, because the Illinois lottery was just in the Illinois papers, because the lottery was just for Illinois. It wasn't in Michigan, and it wasn't in Ohio. It was in Illinois. So it was limited. It was like an oil slick, which was limited. But that oil slick has slowly been spreading for 2 years now. So of course now it's a little bit diluted, and that's what I'm going to talk about. That it's a little bit diluted, so that nobody knows where it is and where to find it. People are wondering where the oil slick went. But we found the oil slick, and that's the news I'm bringing you now. And this video is about that news, that I've got the news that we have found that oil slick, and we're gonna be spreading that now. And the way we spread that is that we take that news about the lottery draw of 666, which was in the same newspaper as Obama's victory news, and we spread that news about that newspaper. And what we're going to do more than that, we're going to get the screenshots of the newspaper of the November 6, 2008, and we're going to put up those screenshots of that newspaper. We're going to take the page where the lottery result 666 is written, and people will see on that page it's going to be chock full of Obama victory news, because that was the news of the day. So every page, from the first page to the last page, is full of photos of the election campaign, of the election announcement, etc., and his victory, and the numbers, and how many seats he got, how many votes he got in Illinois, nationwide, in every state. All the pages are full of that. So we're just going to take the page where the lottery result is there, and then people can just look at the article next to it, and the article above it, and the article below it, or to the right or the left. It'll be chock full of this victory announcement and victory news for Obama. So that's it. You'll just have the lottery side by side with his victory. So people will just see Obama, the Antichrist, with his horns. He'll be the Satan with the beast with his 7 heads and his 10 horns. He'll just be there side by side with 666. So if somebody can't get it, well, they can just go stuff it. If people don't get it, they can stuff it. I don't give a darn. They'll just go to Obama's lake of fire and sulfur of the Bible. Obama is the Antichrist, he's Satan, he's the first beast, he's the second beast, he's the unholy trinity. There's an unholy trinity, first beast, second beast, and Satan. Obama is him, he's the Antichrist. And anybody who doesn't see the mark of the beast 666 side by side with Obama's victory in the newspaper, if they don't see that, they can stuff it, because those people are going to the lake with Obama. It's very simple, people. Either you're with Obama or you're against him. And if you're against him, it's not just, oh, I'm against him. No, it's you go and you spread this news. You take this video, you make copies of this video, you spread it on internet, you make your own videos, and particularly, you're going to be spreading this news, which I'm going to give you. Now, this video is getting on to 7 minutes. I've still got 3 minutes left. And this news is what you're going to be spreading. This is what this guy, my friend jjrage, has reported to me, and you're going to be reporting what he reported to me. You're going to be reporting that all over the world on videos, and you people, if you want to be saved, if you don't want to go to the lake of fire and sulfur of the Bible, where Obama is going to be, where you're God Obama, he's your God, he's Satan, he's your God. You are servants of Satan. You're servants of Obama, you're servants of Satan. Unless you save yourself. How do you save yourself? You take what jjrage has sent to me, and you take this, what I'm going to tell you now, in this, and you are going to spread that, make videos, and you're going to do exactly the same video which I'm making now. So Johnny went to library, and he said this: man, I have been to 4 different libraries, and the documents, the newspapers of November 6th, the documents are either gone or they won't allow me to view them. This is so strange. We have freedom of press in this country, so I don't understand why they won't allow me to see that paper. Usually you go to the library and ask for the paper. They bring it up on record and tell you where to find it. These people are telling me, listen to this, these people are telling me that the public cannot view that edition of the Chicago Tribune or any articles from Illinois on that day. No, the public is not allowed to view the edition of the Chicago Tribune and any articles from Illinois on that day, November 6th. The Obama people have closed down all the documents from Illinois, from November 6, 2008. Listen to this, people. Listen to this. Listen to this. I'm talking to you about Antichrist, Satan, Obama, what he has done and what he has got the government to do. He has got you people under a spell. You're cursed. Then he says, I did, however, see a copy of the lottery numbers on that day. you're correct. 666 was the number drawn that day. I just can't figure out why they won't allow me to see that particular paper. Something's fishy for sure. Have a good one, and don't think I have given up yet. No, JJ, you don't give up yet. You don't ever give up, because we're taking this to closure. You think millions of newspapers from Chicago will just disappear like that? It's not going to disappear like that, because we're going to make videos, and I'm going to make these videos. And whether we get those documents or not, my videos and your videos and the people's videos are going to go out all over the world. And you think that that oil slick of millions of papers from Illinois will just disappear like that because Obama wants it? Well, I'm sorry, Obama. Whether you want it or not, doesn't matter. Because it's what I want which counts. It's what I want, and I want closure. Okay? Let's do this.